All right. So this one I really wanted to speak about, because I think this gave perspective to a lot more things that people are gonna realize. As a person who comes from San Antonio, um, I can speak. I have more information on this, or I have a different perspective on this than most people. So, um, I don't know what has happened in the past. Okay. Um, but let me say it like this: growing up in San Antonio, which is heavily dominated by Hispanic people, mostly Mexican people. Um, Black and Mexicans are like usually cool as hell. The lady I call my second mom, it was like treated me like family. My late best friend who passed away, like was like my brother. Current best friend, like my brother. All of them, like family. Literally, like I see them like blood brothers. Love them together. I go over there, they feed me. I know the family, they know me. We was really really close, still close. To a degree, we've grown. Um, I say that, and I always tell her that. I say that because if it wasn't for people like her, the grace I have for Mexican people who are extremely racist will be very very small. Um, so with that being said, with there's Mexican and there's a lot of them. Let me say this: there's a lot of Mexican people, Mexican families where no matter what you look like, you come by, they take care of you. You need to eat, they bring you your plate, they treat you like family. Period. Hard stop. But there's also a lot of Mexicans who don't like black people. Okay, there's a lot of Mexicans who don't like black people. A lot of them, for whatever reason, I don't know what happened. I don't know if you had a personal experience where you got treated wrong by black people. I don't know if, like, it's usually from what I've seen, it's usually they always got an uncle. There's always an uncle. There's always a grandma. There's always a grandpa who just don't really they just don't like black people. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. They just have their prejudice or sometimes even racism where they just don't like you, which is fine. Like I don't understand it, but hey, do you live your life? If you don't want to like me because of skin of my color, that's on you. I'm not gonna even try to change your mind. Um, I say that to say this. Um, the person you meet, everything is depending on the person. If if a Mexican don't like black people, he don't like black people. There's a Mexican who like black people, but his grandma or uncle don't like black people. All right, it's fine. Just be cool with the people who like you for you. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm on this topic here is because this one is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and this is just a factor of being influenced by those who don't like black people. And this goes to how the people you're around really influences how you think, which is why politics is a thing, which is why figures like Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens, J.D. Vance, who all these political figures are like super important because being surrounded by people who think alike is going to change your mind. I don't care how mentally tough you think you are. If you hang out with people who think a certain way about you or think a certain way about something and they put you along, whether they like you or not, you're going to start thinking like them. Okay? And this is a project of that. Now, this gentleman here is getting exposed and starting up beef. It's getting high. It's starting up beef because he's talking about black women, which nobody. Well, this interviewer asked him a dumb question, which I want to get on the interviewer as even more because he acted like a straight pussy throughout the interview. Um, and he acted like he was scary him. He just acted scary the whole interview. He getting pressed back, which pisses me off because you're a black man and you're letting this man talk bad about black women in front of you. You scared, okay? With Mexican OT, it was a pass because he was around a whole bunch of black women, okay? But you in there and you see him talking bad about a black woman, you could easily, respectfully tell him he's wrong. But you let this man overtalk you. He let this man overtalk him, cut him off, and tell him he's wrong. This dude was scared of him, and he's just an opportunist. I didn't like that, but we're gonna get into that later. But basically, This gentleman here, Tommy Gunz, he's a Mexican rapper. Uh, he's clearly mixed. He's half black and he is half Mexican, half black, half Mexican. He was raised, and to be honest, he looks more Mexican than black. If he was to walk up to me, um, and I saw him, I would be like he's mixed, but I would be like he's a Blaxican. That's how I would think about it. But like with this, like if he was to walk up to a Mexican, this is a Mexican guy. People go be like he's Mexican. The hair, all that, he's a Mexican. But he's a if he was to walk up to me, I would be like he's a Blaxican. Okay, which don't fully really matter. But I say this to make this point. He apparently his father wasn't in his life, and his mom passed away real early in his lifetime as well. His mom passed away real early in his lifetime as well. So his mom best friend, who is a black lady, a black queen, should I say, because she gets something honorable, took him in and raised him as if he was her own. Um, so this makes it even more crazy because you're bashing women like your mother that took you in and raised you. You wouldn't be where you're at if it wasn't for that lady. So this makes it even more crazy and more stupid. But I'm not even gonna hold it there. Like I'm done ranting. I'm gonna get to the videos so y'all can see exactly what he said. Cause this is the video I saw, which I didn't have a problem with. I didn't fully disagree with. And I'm gonna explain why. So let's watch this part.
Look at Tommy, you obviously see a black.
Let me move. Let's move here.
Don't really happen on the West.
All right.
I posted these two nearly identical videos, and guess which one performed better?
Come on.
It was actually this.
And then you explain why.
But I'm saying, with my experience, interview, like, because
Okay.
they asked me specifically.
So this goofy, the goofy on the left, asked him a question: do you prefer black girls or Mexican girls? And this is what he said.
They were on the female topic. I was like, damn, they baiting me, you know? So it's like, the clips are already out there, so now I can speak on it because they're already out there. But I was about to say, you know, damn well, when it comes to like dealing with like a black woman, I wouldn't say a woman because I never deal with a grown woman. Right. It would be a different whole taste for me, you know? Right. But I'm saying, with my experience, you know, damn well, like when you run into a Mexican girl, they're more like, how do I say it? Family oriented. Like you meet them, they're like, damn, you know, my parents this and that. Like you're gonna have to, you know?
Yeah.
This goofy gang.
For like, how do I say it? Like a black woman, it probably wouldn't be the same. Like they don't give a fuck if your dad or pops likes them or not. They're not really too like family oriented, you know? It's just more to like, this is me and you. And then whenever real shit hit the fan, then you see, damn, the family don't like me. You know, they don't worry about that. For a Mexican girl, she kind of lets you know off the jump, like, hey, my family, like, they strict, you know? A black girl, she don't tell you nothing.
All right, so he explained that poorly, but what he was trying to say is that with Mexican girls, which if he's speaking about Mexican girl, he is right. They're very much you immediately gotta meet their family. They are very family oriented. They're always around family. Like the moment you and a Mexican girl decide to make it like, all right, you my little shit now, you my girl, you're gonna be invited to some type of cookout, some type of birthday, some type of something, and you gonna meet the family. Um, it's very fast. I ain't gonna lie, it's like extremely fast. You meet the family, you shake hands, and all that stuff. Even then, as a black person, I've gone to these outings. There's always at least one motherfucker who don't fuck with black people. I've been to plenty because I talked to a lot of Mexican chicks. I've talked to a lot of black girls. Uh, Not so many. I've talked to a good amount of white girls, but I talked to a lot of Mexican chicks, a lot of black girls, or just Hispanic. Period. So you go out there, there's at least one motherfucker who don't like black people, especially Mexicans. Okay. But the outings are always great. They feed you. You want to play. They talk to you. You joke. Cool, cool, cool. He's not wrong about that. With a black girl, is she gonna immediately invite you to a cookout? Probably not. She gonna immediately have you go meet the family, go on a dinner date with the family? Probably not. You're not gonna be eating with them. Eventually, and that's really depending on how the type of girl you get, the type of black girl you get, and the type um and the relationship she got with her family. But if you're dealing with a fast uh A bop who's a black girl, yeah, she don't give a fuck if you like her dad, or if you like her mom, or if you like her family. If you're dealing with a bop who's a Mexican, she's still really close to her family. He's not like I get what he's saying, but if you deal with a girl who's not a bop, you're gonna meet her father. If it's a black, you're gonna meet her father. You're gonna meet her mother. You're going to see that. You just gotta go be invited to a cookout, but you'll see them directly. Just a simple, hey, like I don't want to know who you are, and y'all have a conversation. But you're not gonna be invited to cookout immediately, no. And using the word family oriented is a bad word to use for this, because being a family doesn't consist of, oh, we're always having cookouts and dinners and stuff like that. Being family oriented is basically, hey, like I'm always with my family. My family knows me. We talk a lot. We always hang out. That doesn't involve we go have a big party and we go eat all the time. That's the way Mexicans congregate. They always having like birthday parties, celebrations. They know how to come together to eat food and celebrate. Black people, their immediate family, we're really close. We just talk all damn day. We talk with each other all day, shoot shit, talk on the phone, and hang out. That's our way of being family oriented. Cause best believe anybody talk like you talk about black lady, but best believe you make her mad. Brothers, dads, cousins, they popping up to cap your ass. They they popping up with smoke. They're ready to up on you. So you talk about how a black girl ain't family oriented, but she got family who go really do it to your ass if you do her wrong. Same thing with the Mexican girl. I'm not saying Mexican girls ain't got it like that, but you usually see all the niggas that is probably gonna come to you. You're probably gonna see all those niggas. It's just with a black girl, she ain't gonna let you know who they are. For you to meet a black girl's family, you gotta really move up the ranks. She gotta know you're the one. Because one thing about black people, we gonna just bring anybody, everybody to see our family. You gotta be real special to see our family. If you saw my family, you're real special to me. Mexican people, a girl could be dating you for a week and you meet her family. Okay? We're just not that way. So I got what he's meant. I didn't even think this clip was bad. I really didn't. I thought the black dude was like pegging back and letting him get away with it and not clarifying it. But I didn't think that was bad. But I realized there was more. And this is what I realized right here. This is the one I didn't see.
I had a crazy idea. We were surprised that no one had done it before.
Success?
A different topic, but I'm gonna say this right now because I'll be talking about this like on the low with my homies and shit. But I will say that growing up, why this shit happened for me, I noticed that like I'm a real one. Like I know I could smell bullshit from a mile away, and not to disrespect no one or nothing, but smelling bullshit from a mile away. I got food. Let me make you some food too. You hungry? Oh, I'm gonna give you the same Gatorade. And I was younger, and I'll go to my homie's house and I'll see their mom there. They would be like, "You hungry too? Let me get you a plate of food. Let me make you some food too. You hungry? Oh, I'm gonna give you the same Gatorade as him that I gave my son. I'm gonna give you the same shit I gave my son that birthed him. I'm gonna give you the same portion of food. I'm gonna give you the same this and that." I try to take my homie to my house or something. What's the black mom gonna tell you? They don't got food at their house? Tell their mom to cook. I got food stamps right here. I don't have money to be wasting on your friends.
You know what made me mad? This nigga knew he was on some bullshit when he said that. And this black dude still getting pushed him on
I
it.
don't have money to be wasting on your
Hold up!
Wait. Let me get it out. This is what I lived through. Like,
Okay.
don't be, because my dumbass was the one. I would get my mom's EBT stamps and I'll go to the store, the hood store, Shell. I'll drop $100 on me and these fools going to the store and shit, like chips, dumbass little shit. So I would say it was reasonable. I'm a dumbass kid. Why are you wasting the family's stamps? You know?
Yeah.
But a Mexican mom would go through that. Yeah, you spend it, but they will never make you feel that like you fucked up. You know?
You dumbass motherfucker. Yes, they will. This was the dumbest cake I heard. So he's speaking about a lady. And I know what he's speaking about. Because whenever I went to my second mom's house, that I like to call her my second mom, which was a Mexican lady, and she was by herself, single mother working, she would feed everybody in the house. And there would be days where I feel sad because we would like just eat up everything in my friend's house sometimes. And like they financially, they were struggling. I felt bad. I really did. But she would always feed us. Always did. She would always feed us. Um, but there's a difference. Okay, my mom would feed them whenever they came over. If my friends were over, we were getting Pizza Hut, we were getting Domino's. My mom would feed them like crazy, especially because she knew how much uh, my my friend's mom fed me. They came over, we was eating good. We was eating great. We was eating good. So this is just a lie. One, two. Any mother, Mexican or black, would be mad if you're stealing her debit card or her EBT card and spending it on your friends for junk food. The EBT is for you and her. It's a difference between you going through your pantry and cooking food for your friends, okay? Or your mom having food prepared and making your friends a plate, and then you just spending money from an EBT card that she probably financially has planned for the survival of you and her. This is the dumbest thing I've heard. And you know what made me more mad about this? The black dude didn't even check him on it. He even admits that it was stupid to be doing that. But he's still over here like, yeah, a Mexican mother. No. A Mexican mother would be mad. She would be mad as shit. What you just did was stupid. So your point of like, this is why, this is why black women or Mexican women are better than either or. No, you just get something stupid, y'all. That's really it. And this caused a lot of problems as it should, because he one bashed a lady who raised him. Okay, raised him to who he is, and then two, the example he's providing is really stupid. Um, oh, I stole my mom's EBT card and spent like hundreds of dollars on like food, junk food for all my friends. I used to go crazy at the gas stations and just spend all that money. Compared to your mom, I mean, compared to your friend's mom who is cooking food, probably overcooked because she always does, because she feeds a lot of people, giving food to you and your friend. You think that's some serious thing, and you're over here getting junk food, expensive food for your friends. It's not the same thing. What you did was stupid, and it's not the same thing. And you shouldn't be bashing black women because of that. That lady took you in and raised you to who you are. You need to be thankful and thankful of all black queens because you have black lady who raised you who didn't have to. Secondly, this is the point I want to get to. He don't feel that way. He's never felt that way. The reason why he feel that way is because he's around Mexican people who told him that shit. Okay, and the people who probably told him that shit is the motherfuckers he was buying the food for. His homies that he's buying the food for are like, yeah, your mom's fucked up, bro. Your mom's fucked up, bro. Steal her EBT card, bro. Cause my mom's always giving food, bro. Steal her EBT card, bro. That's what that is. There's friends. He has friends in his group who just don't like black people. That's that. They just don't fuck with black people, and that's okay. You don't have to like black people. But the problem with this is that the people around you is very important. That's all y'all should probably take from this. People around you are very important. He has people around him who don't like black people, and when they saw that his mom was black, they took him in. He didn't have a father figure in his life, so he grew up around gangs. He grew up around other men who were in gangs. So that clearly shows me that the people who was in that gangs, especially in California, they don't fuck with blacks. He's probably in a gang who don't fuck with blacks, and they're telling him, "Man, fuck your mom, fuck this, blah 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 blah, fuck your mom. This is why I don't like black girls. Your mom wouldn't even cook for us, and blah 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 blah." That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. He's around people who just don't like black people, and now he's trying. They then brainwash him, brainwash a man who grew up with a black mother to thinking that his black mother is bad. How the fuck you let that happen? And I tell you how, is the people you hang out with. So that's what I gotta say about this. Clearly wrong. Disagree with this completely. The person I'm even more mad at, I'm not even really mad at him about this because he's in a gang. He's in a Mexican gang. Okay. Like, that's bound to happen. You're in a Mexican gang, they're not gonna like you, bro. They gotta go like black people. I'm not mad about that, bro. That's suspected. His take was stupid, and everybody who sees the full video or the clips of this, people gonna be like, yeah, this is a stupid ass take. Um, but this dude right here, fucking toe licking coon man. Look. I don't know if you scared your brother. I don't know if his gang was in there while you was doing the interview, which is why you was being light on your feet. But the fact that you let this man even get away with half the stuff that he said on there, and y'all haven't checked him or fix what he said, you was just like, yeah, no, I agree with you. I get where you coming from. Tells me that you have no backbone. You probably shouldn't be doing this interview, bro. You should just respectfully. You could respectfully tell him there's a difference. There's a difference. No, black families can do that. You just wasn't around with that. You let him do that, and now you making him look bad. You could correct him right there. If this is a problem with black people, this is a problem with our community. We let niggas slide like that. We let niggas slide with information that's not true. Because if you was to say that about Mexicans, he would correct you and be like, "No, bro, those Mexicans was just bad. Mexican culture is not like that. You should get the same thing. You should have been like, no, bro, there's a difference. Like, black women are not like that, and your mother was like that. If your mother would probably happily done that." And even if he would claim, no, my mother would never done that, just being like, okay, well, that's your mama. Black women don't do that. Okay. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Um, yeah, this one was crazy. I had to talk about this one. But moral of the story, be careful who you hang out with because it really influences how you think. It can even turn you against your own. Peace.